Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in. Mad Gamer here. I have been playing NBA Live for over 200 hours, and I've been enjoying myself for over 200 hours. And I've streamed a lot of the creative character mode, some street ball, some pro-ams, some events. I didn't get into a lot of the other parts online. I have quietly, privately, have got into Ultimate Teams and Fantasy, and played some WNBA games, also head-to-head online versus other players. It's been a pretty fun journey, and I will continue as I go forward. I'm gonna play the finals. I have won 2-0 against the Spurs. I am in the Knicks team as a starter, and I'm working my way to be #1 in the world history of NBA Live. So, trying to get triple doubles. I got triple double for the season. Doesn't look like I might get it for the playoffs. I might purposely lose a game just to get my stats up. I'm not going to try to lose a game, but I'm going to try to get my stats as high as possible. And that might take losing the game, because that's what selfish people do. Anyway, playing right now a quick event. This is kids versus adults. I am going to turn my mic off and commentary into a private lobby. That way anybody I play with won't have to hear me. These are randomized players. I'm just here to have a good time and enjoy. Now that said, sorry about that. I was on the phone. A lot of messages tend to come in directly when I'm streaming. It'll be a quiet day on my phone until I start doing something, and for some reason that's when I get overloaded. But we're here. We're gonna play street ball. This right here is a event. It's new kids versus old kids, and interesting, fun. I love these events. I think they've done an amazing job, to create this energy here and flow to this game here. Already my team terrible on defense. I'm actually going to turn my mic on and let them know what the deal is. Hey yo, guys on defense, stick to your man. Don't help on defense. Just stick to your man. Everything will be okay. These computers are not that good. As I say that, 3 of us double team one player. But anyway, got some good shooters. We should win this game. Give me that. Like that. So I'm gonna not be selfish, help my team out, pass the ball around like I'm supposed to do. And if my team is good enough, they'll do the same. Don't do it, kid. Ooh, good pass. See you later. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna play the finals in a minute. Just wanted to play a quick event, get some awards here. This dude is saucing y'all up pretty bad. Cut back. Oh wow, this is one of those guys. And we did it. All done. That was a quick game. So now some of these games you play up to 50. Some of these games you'll play
of the game.
12, 11 like we just did there. 21 is the average game, just like any street ball. I'm out here trying to get some W's. But I really love NBA Live because it is offering the best basketball experience by far. A lot of other games have some great aspects and some great features, some great modes, but their gameplay and mechanics tend to fall apart and just be completely unacceptable. But given society and the way things go, people accept the unacceptable. That's why you have racism, sexism, and all the isms in this world. Foodism, TVism. But anyway, that said, I am going to have somebody kick it with me. I usually just vibe out. But today, I'm kind of doing something new. Testing out some audio features for the future. And I'm going to have a guest kick it with me and just roll out. And see how that goes. You know? Yeah. Sorry. I just wanted to scream. Because I can. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna invite this dude right now. The one and only Visions, my main man. Let's see if he can get in here. Is there a way to invite somebody to that chat? I don't know. I'm new to Discord. We'll figure it out. But anyway, I'm sitting here trying to get this game started, and this ball hog doesn't want to start the game. The ball hog doesn't have an X button, guys. I don't think they can hear me. It doesn't look like the ball hog inmate has an X button. He definitely didn't have it in game, and he probably don't have it right now, so that's why he can't start the game. Oh man, how you put your name inmate? Is that something to be happy about? Is that like the new wave, man? Or are you socially conscious enough to say inmate as far as, you know, we got to get out of this struggle in life? What is the deal? These are the questions I ask when I get on these, and I get with these craziness, man. Craziness. It's crazy, man. Alright, well, he completely just made me... I think he's either being douchey or he really don't have a next button. One of the two. The wait is real. We just won one. I gotta start over because of this guy. Come on. Or do I get that win? I don't even know. We're gonna find out right now. I'm gonna go back in there. Let's see. Get into another lobby. Make it happen. Again, normally my presentation is a lot more professional, but I'm just chilling out today. And clearly, I'm not looking so hot. I jumped into a crazy lobby. Well, I might as well play my career mode right now. I'm gonna try and see what's going down. go. Turn my mic off. I don't want to disturb these boys with my commentary. You know. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? So getting all these messages. I'm gonna put my phone on silent. I hate having to put my phone on silent when I stream, but there's no other way. No other way. Alright, let's see what my team got, man. We got some players here. Awesome New Jacks. Gonna have some force ups, of course. Nice. My fault. That was a good thing though. Good stuff so far. Shout out to the team. I like what I'm seeing so far. I like it. I don't like some of these guys here on their defense, but we'll work on it. Defense is the most important, so for me, I don't care about the offense as long as my team can do the job defensively to stop them. So far, we gotten lucky on some plays because, for example, this big dude is guarding the wrong guy, and this little guy is guarding the big guy. He's just an idiot, and he shouldn't be doing that. So those type of defensive deficiencies, some of it's my fault when I get annoyed by it and I don't pay attention. Because I'm calling it out or something like I just did there. But, you know, players got to be smarter. Just don't understand it. You know, and what's crazy about this game is they give you the target. Like, okay, guard that guy. And they give them right to you. So that it's very accurate. It's very efficient. It's very basic. And I like it. But it's for those who don't know better. You know, like me, I don't need that. I should turn it off, actually. Talking about that. I am going to turn it off, as a matter of fact. The thing is, I can't turn them all the way off because the directional pass, I have to have on. Because I don't know who's who sometimes as far as who am I passing to with the direction buttons. So, wow. They're just hammering us. But other than directional pass, I like turning all these hubs off. When I play the story, I pretty much have them all off. So. See, our big guy down low, he can't block anything. But he's down there just standing around, which is terrible. He's smart enough to pass it to me, though. But his defense shouldn't be that way. And there it is. Money in the bag. Money in the bag.
Play of the game.
Alright, my phone needs to stop blowing up. Blowing up. Da 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 da. Alright. So we got that first win. Gotta go to that second. Let me talk to the big fella. Hey, Bonsai, don't stay in the paint. You did a good job, but just guard your dude. I'm a defensive player too, so I can block a lot of shots. I'm maxed out on my defense. So, you know, you were staying in the paint guarding the wrong guy. Anybody that was in the paint you were guarding, but it left open shots. We did good. This is just a small tip. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, man. So I've been really enjoying this game. You know, this whole event thing to me really opens up sports games. I think, you know, a lot of people play end games for like RPG shooters and looters type of games. You know, you have an end game on a reason to keep you playing it, right? Destiny, you want the high-end gear, so you're doing all the milestones. Division, you're trying to get the max gear and get the right loadouts. And so all of that has that, like even Metal Gear, which people probably don't know about that much, but you build your base and then you have your online bases, so you're fighting online against other online players and trying to get resources and soldiers, and it's a pretty in-deep end game compared to most games. And oh god, don't be a point guard. Just let me be the point guard. Get out of here. So, it's a pretty dope end game, but the point of what I'm trying to make is, y'all gonna let the computer shoot? Really? The point I'm trying to make is about should have got a block for that too, just because I blocked the block. That's a really cool thing. Oh, bad shot. Sorry guys, that was a mistake. Won't happen again. I legitimately wasn't looking, and I thought I had a lane, so I ended up taking a jumper. Don't force it. Okay. But yeah, so the end games on games are really cool. There's a bunch of different ones and different formats on how they do the end game. I think for NBA Live, you know, sports games in general, you play online versus other players. That's normally how it goes, you know, and it's rare that you get a co-op atmosphere. So this co-op atmosphere for the end game, as far as like even when you beat the whole thing and you do everything and you got a max player, you play this events to get gear. You know, you're co-oping with other players trying to beat these events. Oh man, somebody got in my way for the block. Damn, bro. Little, if you're short, don't even come down here. If you don't have a red trademark, a red play style, then don't even come down to the paint at all. Only the red play styles should be down in the paint. We got what it takes to block fools. And one, ref. But anyway, so the end game, you know, it's pretty cool. It's one of the few things I say that make it really nice. Really great stuff. I always come back, check in what is the new live events. Even if I don't want to play the game, which I've been playing, but what's the live events? For example, a really dope one next tomorrow, which is Knicks versus Thunder. It's a live event for that, and I'm actually a Knicks fan. Carmelo Anthony been my favorite player before he actually went to the Knicks, and that was back when he was in Syracuse. You know, he was my favorite player this whole time, and he ended up coming to the Knicks. It was awesome, but what happened was you know, a lot of drama happened, so he ended up leaving. And I ain't mad at that, but right now it's gonna be the first time in my life. My fault, guys. Actually, no, his fault. So first time in my life I root against the Knicks ever. Never rooted against the Knicks. I always wanted the Knicks to win, and it's because I love Melo, and I just felt like they did him dirty. And I don't want the Knicks to lose this year or anything. Just against the Thunder. You know what I mean? Like, against the Thunder, I want them to lose every game, unless they're in the finals, and then we can talk about it. So that said, you know, these guys have a dope event set up, which it's next week. I mean tomorrow, which is a real game that's happening, is Thunder versus Knicks. And in this game, video game, they also have an event for Thunder versus Knicks, so the community can team up to make it happen. So that said, those are the fun things that I love about these things, and I think it's a really dope game. I think every sports game should have that. Alrighty, so we're gonna play the last game. This is the finale. I think it's 3 only. We'll see what happens. Messaging these guys about some things. So anyway, like I was trying to say, there's a whole new world out there. I think this sports specific setup is really dope as far as the end game, because it makes me want to come back. I mean, they had what if Melo event where Carmelo was in the Cavs, Carmelo was in the Rockets, you know, like they checked where he could be traded to. It was pretty cool, if you ask me. Damn it, I missed that rebound. Somebody guard that fool. All of our players and nobody can block a shot. Oh God, this Jack. I can't believe we even won 2 games. He's gonna be doing things like that. Like, we might as well just lose them all. Come on, bro. Play right. Did he ever get the ball? Because that was ridiculous to see him do some dumbass shot like that. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Oh yeah, get that. Come on, little guy. Or not. Yo, damn. This definitely a 2K player. Dude, don't be taking no crazy ass, dumb ass shots, man. I talk a lot of smack, but I talk truth smack. And I mean no harm by it. I'm just trying to teach people. It's crazy right now. Have some more sense. Like, if you're open, take a. I understand if you're 5 years old. My nephew played better than that. He's 8. It's not about scoring all the buckets. Really not. For example, I pass it to a computer and let it score. That's called teamwork. And that's called no defense. Again, because this little 5-year-old bald-headed knuckle brain don't know what he's doing. We're getting smashed, man. Oh man, this is just troll city. And right now I just hit X by accident and caused our team to loss for real. This is what happens right when you're dealing with a bad teammate. Bad teammates don't need to do anything bad. They just need to bring bad energy around you to make you fall apart, like I just did right there, as you just saw. And then I start playing frustrated when we lose. You follow me? I did one bad play in that whole thing, but still.
Play of the game.
Well, there that goes. I think I'm just gonna play by myself right now, so I won't be frustrated. When I get with a guy like that, jacking up crazy shots, I could understand if you're open, right, and you take a shot. By the time you get up, somebody's contesting you. Okay, but just straight up terrible shots is when I start wondering. And I understand that kids play the game. I understand that. I'm not here to, say don't play it if you're a kid. Like I said, my 8-year-old nephew plays, and he learns, and I'm teaching him. And people around him should teach him. It's just the way it goes. So, right now, pray to God that Mute leaves. Or Muli leaves. Come on, Muli, be a good person. So anyway, back to the subject. So these events are really cool. You co-op. And I think all sports games should have them. I think how dope would that be if Madden had this? I don't even know if it does. I don't play Madden. But nice little events, right? Where people team up. Well, Madden's a little difficult though. But let's say whatever other games, soccer, baseball. I feel like basketball is the main one where you really co-op. You can co-op in a great way. Football, I don't know so much. I haven't really played that. And baseball either. I don't really play that. I'm going to give this team one more chance. I'm going to cry and suffer with this dude, Muli, who doesn't know when to take a good shot. It's just straight up jack it up the moment he gets it. And I get it. I get it. Not everybody knows ball. I shouldn't expect them to. Just like every other part of the world, information and cultures and lifestyles and formats. Everybody doesn't know. Anyway. Look at that. Passing the ball. Proving to me that patience and kindness can work. It's not about that you pass it to me. It's about that you passed it and didn't force it up. That's what it's really about. Oh my god, I thought I was doing a layup. I held the square button. That was all my fault, guys. Sorry. I really thought I was going in for the layup. Definitely my error right there. And dude, Mooley, you have to play defense. Stay on the guy that it shows you're supposed to guard. Don't help defense. Don't do anything. You already made a bunch of people quit our team. Oh, wow. That was just bad. I should have passed it out. I think I'm still affected by the previous game. Get that pick. Good work. Take it. That wasn't so bad of a shot. See, your feet were planted. We did a pick and roll. That's decent. That's basketball, man. Well, don't make me look like the jerk here. You're doing a great job this game. Sheesh. Tony Parker. Take that. Come on, son. How much more open could I get you? This dude must be like a 70. I got your back, man. Don't force it, B. Sheesh. Just because your feet are planted doesn't mean it's a good shot, dude. That dude was all over you. Damn, Wiggett. Don't pass it to Muti unless he's actually open, because he seems to think that he should jack up every shot. Stay on your man. Don't worry, he ain't gonna make. Oh, I fouled the life out of him. Alright, I'm gonna get double team and I'm kicking it out. Or not. Who did that? Who made the computer shoot that, man? Come on, that's the center there. Y'all killing me, dog. Damn, some crappy ass teams. On defense, they come down low when they're about 5'2". On offense, they just jacking it up. This is called raging. If they both would quit, it would make my day. And this dude Visions is straight up booty right now. What the hell's his problem? Okay, guys, when you're on defense, this game has for dummies mechanics. It shows you a line that goes from your player to the person you're supposed to guard. Follow the line. If you're colorblind, it is still a line. If you do not colorblind, follow the color that is yours. Always stay with them. I'm getting off. Goodbye. Have a nice life. People rarely see me rage. But there you go. You got a little raging. Raging Cajun. Now we're gonna get back into the game, man, and play some that I do have control over. I can't control people. I'm a bit tired right now. Alrighty, well, we did just win 2 games, and we're up 2-0. Let's check out the info here. 2-0, and we're playing in New York right now because I just won 2 in the Spurs home. So now I'm going for game, set, match right now. The thing is, I usually like going for stats, and I haven't been able to get good stats on these wins. Normally, I get a triple-double. But, as you can see here, my rebounding hasn't been on point. So what I'm going to do is not shoot for the rest of this game, this next game, and pray to God that my team can hit shots. But I'm going to force them to shoot some shots so I can be down low and get the rebound. And at the moment, I have 9.5 rebounds. So if I get a good game of like 15, 20 rebounds, I would boost my average up to about 11 or something in that range. Oops, I backed out for a second. So what I'm going to do is focus on getting that together. Hey, what's up, chat? Apologies, I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been raging. I see you, Dash. I see you, Kara. I see you, Dell. I see you, Bell. And I see you, Chosen. Also, Cool Man. What is up? I normally don't be shouting people's names out, but there you have it. What's going on, some of you? Only reason I see y'all is because y'all on the chat. The universal chat. I see you. Don't doubt it. But yeah, I'm playing NBA Live 18. I just went through a raging moment. I didn't rage or anything, but these guys really didn't know how to play ball. And when you're doing a co-op game, you need good players. And I was in there with randoms, and I just got frustrated. So I tried to train them and gave them 3 games of training, but it wasn't enough. So right now, I'm going to sit here and play the finals, where I do control this, and it's not going to be easy. But I need rebounds because I want to average a triple-double in the playoffs. That said, let's get it started. I will be quiet for during some commentaries because I want to let it be. Possibly the beginning. I am about to eat an apple, so I might mute my mic while I eat. Is there a reason why this is so? What is going on right now?
Hi again, everyone. This is Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen, are here in these NBA Finals, dealing with all the pressure. They're up 2 games to nothing, and this obviously would give them command of the series with a victory tonight.
Well, you know how important being up 3-0 is a series. No one has ever come back from that deficit. They have to look at it like this is their season. This is it. They've got to do it here tonight and give no hope to their opponent.
Sorry about the eating the apple. I felt like we're gonna do a lot of pick and roll action. It's my favorite form of basketball in this game, in every game I've ever played. The moment pick and roll was created. All right, so now I'm playing bad, and I'm gonna fix that in a second. Let's get it right now. There it is. And we'll step it up and just keep doing pick and rolls and looking for pick and pops, pick and rolls, depending on the player. I'm going to try to do everything I can to make my team great again.
And LaMarcus Aldridge will get to inbound. Screen set nicely. It's a loose ball. Dangerous pass, almost a steal. Lays it in for 2. To Bonafide. Nice adjustment. The Knicks with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Porzingis misses again.
And that was great defense to force that miss. He was right up in the shooter's face.
He dishes it, moves it up, just rolls in off the rim.
It looks simple.
So I could easily get buckets by pick and rolls. I've been mastered that. Now what I need to master is the pick and pops. And the thing with this game mode that I'm playing in, this is a creative character, so I can only control my character physically. I can make the computers pass me the ball or make them shoot a shot, but I cannot physically move the AI around besides setting pick and rolls. So it's a little more difficult to get them open shots. When it comes to the pick and roll, I just pass it to them at the right time and hope that they execute once I hit pass. So right now we're getting dominated. I don't even want to watch that highlight because this guy's disrespectful. I dropped my mic. I dropped my apple. Sheesh, what a mess. Gotta get it together. Get it together or forget it forever when I come at you hard. I could.
New York's got to take advantage of that timeout. They've had their chance to talk it over. Now it's time to get a basket.
Ready, here we go. See, that is my masterful assist. We're gonna try to force these guys. Oh, good shot. That was all my fault. So that right there again is something I was just complaining about. Those guys roaming did, and I do it when I play by myself, which I have to stop. We're gonna go for a pick and pop. Let's see what happens, or not. Willie's one of my favorite guys. He's a European player whose game is very underrated. He was a rookie last year, and now he's... Don't do it. Don't do it. Get out of here. I told you don't do it. I'm the best defensive player in the world. Anyway, so yeah, Willie Hernandez. Hernan Gomez. He has like a weird name there. Hernandez is a Spanish name. Gomez is a Spanish name. Hernan Gomez is what's his name. It's like, bro, choose a name, son. Oh, I can't get aboard. So we're down big right now, and it's not looking good, and we might lose this game. I'm okay with losing. Actually, I don't even mind. If I can get my rebounds, 15 rebounds or more, I'm a happy man. And I know that's like really being selfish. Well, I want to get my triple-double.
Good job keeping his feet inbound, rising up, and making the three.
Oh, excellent screen. Leonard. Gets it right back.
I'm gonna try to abuse people because I'm not there.
Gets a piece of it. Shot blocking is your last line of defense. If you don't have it, you're not going to be a great defensive team. Here, very good help defense.
Set that pick and roll, get that rolling. Come on, baby.
Great pass. Nice soft touch.
We're down 11. I gotta get some defensive stops. I can't go for steals because then I'm gonna be on the bench. So I gotta be very careful and just go for some blocks. I like it when they come down the lane. I like it when the guy that I'm guarding tries to score because it usually ends well for me. Except there, as we see, get called.
First free throw, perfect. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Get a quick bucket.
Gets it to go. Sweet pass from Darren Williams.
Haven't shot a shot yet, and the reason is I don't want to score. I can get easy buckets all day. The rebounds and the steals, I'm sorry, the rebounds and assists are where I'm hurting the most. Trying to get this triple-double.
Tries to adjust the shot. Nails it.
It ain't that easy,
Up by
man.
13.
And there's no denying how well they've started this game on the offensive end of the floor, making an early impact on the scoreboard with great offensive balance.
Fires for 3 from the corner.
Oh, how could I miss that rebound?
To Gay. Slams it home.
Yeah, we're just having a bad game. This is cool. This is cool display of somebody really playing terribly.
Take the ball to the basket, get an easy opportunity, reward your hard work
I got
on
the boards.
defense.
Ooh, misses the inside shot.
Fine execution right there. Good open
that.
shot, missed it.
I got the
but
boards.
you put together
Oh,
enough
no.
good possessions, you'll work your way
So this
back
is
to
called
the ball.
selfish basketball.
Nice outlet pass.
Go for
Here
your
they
stats,
come.
man. Don't care if your team wins or loses.
From the corner, a three-pointer. That one in and out. Back on offense, they need to get something going. Porzingis for 2, shoots away.
My guy's on fire. Give him the ball. Please do. Come on over. I'll let you get to the lane.
Green set nicely. To Gay.
Yeah.
To the rim. Oh, nice block. The comeback kid has a tight
care
circle. His friends,
about all
his
that.
friends, including Nick Howard, in the EuroLeague, still hoping to get to the NBA. Hey, Jeff,
Oh.
you think the success of the comeback kid can improve Nick's chances of making it into the pros?
Yes, I think when you have one hype brother in the NBA and you see how well he's done, you might be willing to take more of a chance on the other hype brother. Even though maybe he's not quite as gifted, why not have Nick Howard on an NBA roster? If you're good enough for the EuroLeague, you can make that jump. I think it does help.
Puts it up, deep corner shot, bang, hits from downtown.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get
Among the league leaders in
10
scoring
assists
this
before this quarter ends, but the problem isn't the assists. The problem is the rebounds. It's always been my issue. It's very difficult for a guy who's not #1 on defense rebounds. Actually, I have to check if my rebound stats are up. I need that in my life
Williams is unable to knock it down.
as far as my traits.
To Ginobili. three-pointer. Leonard can't get that one to go either. Bonafide. Good defense, still from downtown.
Woo.
Oh, the putback.
Our team is making a comeback. That's pretty good.
And San
I'll take it.
Antonio calls a timeout.
I
They're
will
trying to
take
slow
it.
down the opposition's momentum.
We don't do the same anymore. Staying alive, staying alive.
Yep, they're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor. It's a loose ball.
No. That was all my fault.
Excellent feed. Lots of room there.
I'll
Beasley
take it.
rebound.
I like it when guys
The better players in this league are always able to find new and different ways to improve and raise their games. Hey, Jeff, the comeback hits really
don't do it, don't do it.
and it shows.
Oh, you lucky you did a floater.
His exploits in the
That
pro
kid must have learned from Tony Parker.
It comes from great confidence.
I used to do so many floaters because I'm so small. They used to call me Tony Parker. And it's like, man, Tony Parker didn't create the floater. It's been in the game for a minute. Give me that.
He's got the respect of the official.
pulls up. And LaMarcus Aldridge
I
with
cannot
the
get a board.
defensive board.
All right, so we're down 8. It's not so bad.
Fires from three-point range.
That is bad right there.
It's a double-digit lead.
I like that transition three. It's open. It's hard to guard. They're not matched up. That player can make that shot at a high percentage.
Leonard's using the screen, trying to get free. Time is not on their side. What'll they do? Soft
Damn,
touch.
it's rare somebody gets a shot on my face
He's
like
got
that.
13 points thus far.
Oh, sheesh! Look at this wide open dunk I could have done. Negative.
Lee goes to the pull-up from downtown.
Damn it! Can't get a
Off the
board.
mark from three.
Somebody block this guy.
Throws it down.
Yeah, we're getting
When you're
abused right
playing
now.
from ahead,
Good timeout.
you
Good
never
timeout,
take
coach.
possessions off.
So I'm purposely trying to get rebounds and
Don't take your foot off the gas pedal.
assists. I got the assists down packed easily. The rebounds are so difficult for me.
And looked like some substitutions
Alright, I got
gonna be made now
substituted.
for the
That
team.
ain't cool. Come on, coach.
The
Be in the
Spurs get
game.
inbound in here.
You serious? You only put me in for the last 3
In need
minutes.
of a big-time defensive stop here. Unable to flip it in.
Alright, let's check my stats. It's about to be halftime. And I purposely have scored 0 points. But I only got 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Well, I scored 2 points. But I really need my rebounds to get higher than that. So I'm going to try a couple more
Get something going here.
quick.
The playing with a spotlight on them that's larger than most this season. Ask any rookie, they'll tell you they have a lot to prove at the professional level, but it's clearly different with this impressive young man.
Mike, we're so fortunate to have in our production meetings the opportunity
It's a bad
to
display
grow
of
the young
basketball,
players.
but screw it.
And no one has handled themselves as well as the
Going for the
comeback.
rebounds. Oh,
The Knicks with the offensive rebound for another
teammates
possession.
even taking my boards.
Gang rebounding.
I feel like I
is
could
how
still
you
catch up.
establish a
I'm that good.
rebounding tone to
I'm
your
really
team,
good.
a toughness to your team.
Problem
They've
is,
established
I gotta
that
go scoring
very well
crazy.
in the
That's
first
the
half.
problem.
Oh, excellent screen. A pretty entry pass to Gay.
Oh,
Pulls back for the shot. Nice
Almost
finish
ate
around
that.
the rim. Rudy Gay with 7 points
and I'm not
4
gonna go
rebounds.
scoring because I just want my
Tremendous
assist
use of
and
the ball
rebound.
fake to get his defender up and out of his stance and then knocked in the shot.
Lee fires. He rattles it in.
7
You don't want to
assists,
make a
3
living
rebounds. I'm
taking
keeping
contested
track.
two-point jump shot, but here it worked out because of superior concentration.
Nice inside pass. He's in rhythm now.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're
Damn
going
it,
to create
I'm positioning
also
myself
a
perfectly.
defensive intensity at the other end of the floor.
think
And
this
that's
is,
exactly what has happened here in the
punishment.
first half.
I got the boards.
Leonard fires away for 2. And Kawhi Leonard with a nice play.
If I don't get this triple-double,
To Bonafide.
I'm gonna be really tight. I'm gonna start scoring on these guys and just catch back up because at this moment we're down almost 30 points, bro. Give me the ball. Getting me upset. See, so I was trying to play. Oh, they caught me for a charge.
Official has the call. Says it's an offensive foul. It'll be Spurs ball.
Good stuff.
And Rudy Gay will get the inbound.
Guard this.
And the defense switches. Here's the pick. To Gay. Pass to the corner. Gay.
Get out of here, boy.
Nice adjustment.
Waiting for that all day. And you want to see me spend your cookies too?
Curls in.
Oh. Oh, good double team.
Leonard. It's out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
They got me. They got me.
The Knicks get to inbound. Shot clock says 12. Hernan Gomez for 2. Puts it up. And Kawhi
Come on,
Leonard
Lopez.
with his 5th rebound. Defensive pressure. Perfect.
I got it.
Aldridge lays it up and in. Terrific pass from Tony.
They really
Parker.
up 30 points on us. All because of me doing my wanting a team to score. Because I mean,
Hernan Gomez
I'm averaging 45 points a game, and we've been winning because of it. But I can't get a triple-double like that. So I've been trying to get assists and rebounds. That hasn't worked in my favor. Because my team can't get no damn buckets.
for 2.
And they're not letting me get the boards either. So it's just a double loss
New York's
for
also
me,
got themselves
personally.
in a pretty big hole, and their
Off me,
chances
bro.
of a win are definitely not looking good.
Nails the
Okay.
jumper from downtown.
That's hard.
Nobody should ever watch this game. It's not that I purposely lost. I wanted to win, but I wanted my stats. So
New York's
it's
down
just the
by
honest truth.
25. In just a moment, you'll get your halftime report with Jalen Rose.
I was too late. I was too late.
Everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Spurs certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs. The Knicks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scores for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Field goals.
The New York Knicks just couldn't get any of their shots to go in those first two quarters. They desperately need someone to step up and catch fire for them in the second half. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
LaMarcus Aldridge has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Here's the shot chart for you. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
We've got an updated look at the playoff bracket. The Spurs have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Knicks have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Field goals.
The New York Knicks weren't efficient with their shooting, and therefore they weren't effective with their offense. Their field goal percentage is lacking, and it's probably the biggest reason for their first half deficit. The shooting was certainly worse in the first quarter.
Player of the half.
LaMarcus Aldridge did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. So, what kind of shooting was it? Have a look. Here are the top plays.
Well, I'm back.
Number 2.
Today was a bad streaming day. I was sitting there raging in the start, coughing and eating food and losing by 30. Well, I'm going to catch up and probably lose by a couple points. I think I'm going to start trying to score more. I don't think I'm going to get the damn rebounds. It's just pathetic right now with my inability to get a board. And I think I actually didn't put a trait for it, which I usually do have the trait for rebounding because I need it. But I've been slacking. It's just not good.
He's among the league leaders in rebounding this season. To bona fide. Pulls up from beyond the arc. This is the three.
Might as well just jump right when they shoot.
To Green. Gets to the rim. Banks it in.
I That's nice body control
Continue
right
to try to get
on
these
that layup.
boards.
Good finish.
And I know these guys are gonna miss.
To Williams.
But I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to get the damn boards.
Excellent job on the offensive glass. He's got 6 rebounds in this matchup.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what that guy. Don't do it.
To curl in.
He stepped out.
Bounds. Turnover. It'll be Knicks ball.
Be mad.
The Knicks get the inbound. Bonafide.
With
I got the boards.
super quick release.
The
Don't
Knicks
got the
with
boards.
offensive rebound to keep it
All of a
alive.
sudden, my team want to play good as far as rebounds go.
To Parker. Green's looking for the screen to get himself open. The shot clock down at 12 seconds remaining.
No.
Curling in. Leonard off the crossover. Pulls
That was
up
pretty
and
good.
shoots.
No way I don't get this board. That was sick.
Beyond the line. Ball
Come on.
and they turn it over. Gets in the paint.
Yes.
Green shot
What we
thrown
need in
right
our
back
life.
at him. Two minutes gone by in the third. New York's down by 25. Goes to the pull-up. That's a three-pointer. Williams' long-range jumper won't go. He's running the entire floor.
Wow, Danny.
Ferocious slam.
Damn, Danny.
Blowout? Is it gonna change?
Damn,
Not with
Danny.
this
I can easily score, guys. This isn't the point of this specific game. This specific game, I'm trying to get a triple-double. And it's easier said than done a lot of times. But doing everything I can. I'm going to keep repeating it so that those who watch don't come in talking trash. Luckily, my trolls are not in today. Trolls would love this game.
He stayed away
This would be like the greatest game they ever saw.
platforms where so many young people
So
failed
I'm sitting here
themselves in that regard.
making my
And so
team
he's
bad
done a
by
wonderful
continuing
job
making them take shots
throughout
instead of
his rookie season.
scoring buckets on my own,
On the
which
court,
I'm a better
even
player
more
than
so
everybody on the
off
damn
the
floor. Proving it.
Set nicely. Shot blocked.
Good defense.
It'll be
All of a
Knicks
sudden,
ball.
Paul Gasol becoming a defensive player.
And here's another look at that spectacular play. The Knicks get the inbound in here. The catch and fire away from downtown. And Kawhi Leonard with his 6th rebound.
That's become a familiar sight, watching him grab rebound after rebound,
This little guy's
putting in the work.
3.5 gone by in the third. New York's down by 29. That three-pointer off the mark. Courtney leads 1 for 7 from the perimeter.
my team can't hit a three,
With a nice look from three-point
and
range.
their team can't miss one.
I like that transition three. It's
Nah, it's
open,
actually just me
it's
playing
hard
bad.
to guard, they're not matched up. That player can make that shot at a high percentage.
New York
I already
back
have
on
the
defense.
assist.
They need a big stop
Now
to
the
turn
key
things around. To
is them
Parker.
rebounds, and it's so hard to get.
Oh, terrific feed. For the layup off the glass on a beautiful pass from Tony Parker. That's a 13-4 run for the Spurs. He curls, Bonafide turned away. What a block. Gets the 2. Lucky roll. To Parker. Gets it down low.
Oh God, they got me.
Gets the wide open look for 3. To Bonafide. It's a loose ball. Making a play on the ball. That's a careless pass knocked out of bounds. This is the definite.
I don't want to hear it. I'm upset.
Ball comes
Oh
loose.
my
It's
God, I'm
deflected,
playing bad
and they come
also.
up with it.
I'm just playing bad ball right now.
Gasol's looking to operate from down low. Oh, rejected by Porzingis. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Spurs.
I'm gonna
ball.
blame.
And we have a substitution here. And LaMarcus Aldridge will get the inbound in here. Ball goes out. Quick move to get inside. That's a catch and shoot for three. They
Yes,
keep it
that's what
alive
I'm
for a
talking about.
second chance opportunity. He's the league's best rebounder this season. And Michael Beasley with the jumper. A three-pointer.
You're in tight
Alrighty,
corners
well,
when you're behind
I
the
do
three
have my
corners.
assist,
Good
which
job
is a
keeping
good
his
start,
feet
but that
in
doesn't
the
matter. I
basket,
can get
rising
assists
up
easily.
and making the three.
Not easily, but pretty good.
Aldridge for
Now I
two.
gotta work on my
Able to put it in.
rebounds consistently.
LaMarcus Aldridge is
Been
shooting
trying,
68%
but it's
from
been
the
a
field
tough
in tonight's
task to
game.
ask. Oh gosh,
Taken away there by Leonard.
bruh.
Ginobili for two, lets it go. Impressive putback. What timing.
When you're playing
Oh,
with
I just passed it to the other team. You serious?
To the goal. Off to the line now to shoot two. And a foul.
Disrespectful.
excellent offensive play right there.
What a terrible, terrible
Contact,
day.
Finish, just didn't get it to drop.
I love this
for the
game right
three-point
now.
play opportunity.
It's called
First free throw.
the Shane game. This is my worst ever. And it's all because I'm trying to go for the stats. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch it up.
And he makes
Check the
bump.
score out. We're down like 40 points almost. Alright? That's probably the worst in the NBA. This team scored 100 points in the first
Gets past the
quarter.
defense.
I mean, the first 3 quarters.
Banker.
I'm going to start going for buckets. That was just a force up frustration shot.
Good
Getting
job.
my anger out.
Tonight, not
And
allowed
from now on, I'm going to go get buckets.
Great look. Ginobili. Oh, that's a pretty finish and a beautiful
I'm going to
pass.
change my defense. I think that is the problem. That is one of the problems.
Kicks it out to the corner, making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Soft touch gets the
See
roll.
how much of a
Where was
comeback
this
I can do.
attacking
I'm
at
not
the
expecting
basket
to win.
earlier in the game, before you
Put
got
full
down so
court
big.
defense.
I
See
don't
how
wanna
we
see
play.
this drive and
with
score
full
now
court
when
from
you're
now
being
on.
blown out. Show that to me earlier when the game was still on the line.
And puts
Man,
it in.
these guys are
San
really up 40
Antonio
points
7
right now.
for 17 from outside.
As this game moves along, you can see the rhythm that they're
No.
establishing offensively, scoring
Take an
at
extra
will
assist.
here in the second half.
New York's got to be aware of how badly they need a stop. Just a matter of can they do it. Power dribble with the drop step. Oh, he hooks it. That's good for two. San Antonio's up by 40. That's a 13-4 run for the Spurs.
Got him.
Moves
Get
it
up
on
off
the
him, son.
defender. Bonafide fires away. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. To Aldridge. There's the pick. To Aldridge. Puts it up for two. And LaMarcus Aldridge with a nice look. Sinks it.
This is what separates good from great players. Good players score a lot in the
You
first
just
half,
can't stop them.
and they take their foot off the gas pedal. Great players go for the kill, and that's what we've seen here tonight.
Ginobili. Looking for low post position.
Ooh,
Pulls up from downtown. Can't hit from three-point
he
range.
did.
Manu Ginobili's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. Gets past the defender
Jump off and
at the
kick.
rim, and he'll head to the line to shoot two.
Let's
Oh,
go.
he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Aldridge.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard.
So full court isn't good when you're losing, because what it does is it pretty much
To
kills the clock. It's a clock. It's a shot clipping. You know how teams in the NFL run the clock. You know, when they're up big, they'll do running plays. They'll stay in bounds. You know, they want to just stretch the clock out on every aspect. And with basketball, you can do it in similar ways. If you're up big, you start pulling full court just to put the pressure on their team. Come on. Listen, I'm going to keep going for my rebounds. I'm just going to, since we've lost pretty badly, just going to have him toss up some shots. Try to get my damn boards. I got 6 right now. I need a couple more. Wow, come on. I don't think I can get 4 in the next couple minutes, but we're going to try. Let him shoot.
Leonard hits again. Back-to-back threes. He's knocked down 5 3-pointers in this matchup.
And they have just gotten steamrolled here tonight. This offensive execution has been fantastic. The defensive intensity, not good enough to stop this offensive juggernaut.
Leonard for 2. Rudy Gay with a nice dish.
Got the boards.
Aldridge the rebound. Gay. Pretty pass. Denied by Porzingis. Beasley against Gay. Bonafide looking for position in the paint. And a nice finish at the basket.
That's too open.
Let's see. 6 rebounds. No good. No good. Worst performance in my career.
You've got to close harder than that.
Good solid entry pass. Ginobili from downtown. Unable to convert the 3. Manu Ginobili's 1 for 3 from 3-point territory. Pulls it up from downtown. The Knicks with control on the rebound. To Beasley. Oh, nice pull-up jumper. And he nails it. A long 2. Gay on the banker on a gorgeous feed from Kawhi Leonard.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the
Melo
paint.
shooter. He gonna get me a board. No, shoot it.
Pulls it up. That's a 3. Won't go from downtown. To the pull-up from 3-point range. Good boxing out by Ginobili.
Can't get a board. It's crazy.
To Gay. Shot blocked by Porzingis, and it's out of bounds.
Well, my dream to get a triple-double is going to end because the next game I'm going to play just to win. I'm not going to play trying to get the stats. I've been trying to get the stats. It's not working out. And actually, I don't know. I think I lost my mojo. I don't know how I got a... I don't know how I average a triple-double for the season, and I can't do it on the playoffs. And I think it's just the pressure. I think I'm not performing the way I should. I got the boards. 7. I need 3 more. Some miracle shot has to miss, and I gotta. I got the boards. Man, that's game. Wow. I'm gonna take the L. Big L. The biggest L in my life ever.
You have to ask yourself, when you're up 2-0 in the NBA Finals, are we going to play today and make them earn a victory, or are we going to give it to them? They earned it today. We're still up.
I'm gonna let y'all watch that, come back, make some commentary, and play a real game. Then we're gonna see.
This team has to take moving on to game 4.
We're gonna see the difference between a stat hunter and an actual teammate.
Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew. This is Mike Breen saying good night from Madison Square Garden.
The Spurs got themselves a win here today. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs. The Knicks just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Field goals.
The New York Knicks made it pretty easy for us to determine why they lost, and it was clearly their poor shooting. Even if we hadn't watched this game, all it would take is one look at their field goal percentage to make an educated guess. They really dug themselves a hole in the opening half.
Player of the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. Let's check out the shot chart.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
We've got an updated look at the playoff bracket. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Damn, man. All right, I'm back. Waiting for this dude to get on the Discord with me so we can talk some things, test out the audio. And I'm sitting here getting my ass whipped at the same time. So, using him as an excuse again. Everybody's an excuse. I try to get this damn 10 plus assists. I wanted 15 to 20 to boost up my average on assists. I mean on rebounds. I did get the assists. The points doesn't matter because I already have an average of like 40 something points. We're gonna see my average in a second. I'm gonna go back to it right now. But so basically this game was a fail on every level. And I promise you guys, and I'm going to actually go ahead and go into my settings to showcase it so people won't think I'm crazy. So what I was doing today right now was just terrible. First of all, normally I don't stat hunt. I just play and hold it down usually. All right, we're going to get, let's see, I got to get past all of this. Okay, let's start here. All right, 50 points. That's not really my style, but we're going to continue. Check out this. 68 points and 14 for rebounds and assists. All right, those are more my stat lines. 28 points, 17 assists, 12 rebounds. Just not working for me lately. Again, 13 rebounds, 10 assists, 49 points. When I tell you I do this, I mean, I can keep going down all my screenshots. 36 points, 14 assists, 13 rebounds. Right? I mean, it's just a lot. This is me being silly on Destiny and all these other games. So anyway, keep skipping this. Me with a Jerry curls looking hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. So I recorded it. But hopefully we get some more actual. There it is. So 48, 18 assists, 18 rebounds. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I can't do it. Right there, it wasn't that great on rebounds, but right there I got 16 rebounds, 21 assists, 9 points. Sometimes it just clicks. And right now it's not clicking for me. 18 rebounds on this one, 15 assists, 50 points. This is just small examples of what I've been doing in the career. But the playoffs is a whole different game. Right now, so far for me, I haven't been able to do what I want to do. It sucks. But hopefully next game I'm going to stick to kind of like a little bit of everything and do pick and rolls for myself, try to get open shots and hope that it works out. But really hasn't been working out lately. To get even crazier, some of my best performances are in here. You've seen that I scored like 60 points and 20 assists for one game. But anyway, let's not get into all that. Forget about all that good stuff. You already see what it is and what it isn't. We're going to get back into this game. And the coach is about to say, what's up? He's going to talk to me, but we lost. That's all that matters, is that we lost. So now he's telling me I scored 18 points. What do you think about your performance? A work in progress. I expect more from myself. Make up some ground tonight. That's what I'm going to tell him. Game 4. Need to make a statement tonight. We expect to win the championship. I agree. You can tell the Spurs are going to bring everything they have. Let them know I will lead the team. I will lead the way. And a real highlight. We're gonna go with that. A highlight reel. Ready to go. That wasn't so great. Alright, let's open this up for no apparent reason other than we want to open it up. This is stuff that I was won earlier. I haven't got to open up yet. Got my free throws up, which I need because I suck at free throws right now. And I got the rare warm-up jersey, which I'm not going to wear. No offense, Dallas fans. It's just not me. Not today. Oh, I'm so salty on that last win. Not because I lost. Because I figured I was going to lose before I started it. I'm salty because I pretty much expected to lose but get my stats. And to be a stupid ball hogging, well, I wasn't ball hogging there, but to be a stat hunter really hurts your team if you're not really trying to win. I should just go for the championship. This is the finals. I'm sitting here trying to force some things, and it just didn't work in my favor. And right now, I'm hurting pretty bad, to be honest with you. You can give the bracket a look. It's 2-1. I definitely want to win the next game. So I might just play regular. And then on the previous game, on the next game after that, I will try to stat hunt again. If you judge me, I don't give a damn. So right now, I'm looking at a stat line that isn't the best. But I'll be fine. Can we stop with these alerts? It's annoying. The reason I'm upset at these alerts is because I want to showcase my most important thing there. As you can see, my assists in the center bottom, our assists are at 11. I don't have to worry about that. My points are 43, so my averages are great for those. The rebounds, I'm a 93, so that means, 9.3, and that means I gotta get it right, and it's not easy. Let's go to customizations for a second here. I'm going to change some of my traits. It can possibly help out a little bit. Get some rebounds. As you see, I have the rebounds on. The no fouls, I'm probably going to take that off. Catch and finish, I'm going to take that off. Let's see what I have, because I haven't unlocked everything on this character. Definitely not doing those. I'm only going to stick with gold ones. Going for steals, pretty good. Passing, not that big of a deal. No fouls, not a big deal. Marathon, not that big of a deal. Free throws, not that big of a deal. I thought I unlocked something new. Oh no, I just started unlocking one of the builds here. Maybe I should go for steals and no fouls. So I just boosted up my steals even more, and rebounds and fouls. No fouls. So I'm gonna try to steal more, and then I gotta get them damn rebounds. This is the bigger problem that I'm having. I have to get 15 or more rebounds for my average to boost up higher. At this point, it's not working out. I had a good run, and I'm almost at a triple-double. I'm still going to hunt for it, even though I'm going to start scoring. Go for a high-scoring game here just to keep my team in the game. They need me to put in buckets. So, let's go. So anyway, we're not going to do an audio test tonight. I'm probably going to get off after this game and save the last game. I'm going to make this interesting. I might just lose 2 in a row. Not this game. The next game after this game on purpose to make it a best of 7. Alright? And that will give me better chances. And the reason I say that is I need to get these stats. I need to get my triple-double. I don't care. I gotta get my triple-double, guys.
Thanks for joining us today, along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Welcome to Madison Square Garden in New York, New York. It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals between the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. New York's got a real opportunity tonight, Jeff, to realize their dream of a championship of 2 games to 1. A victory tonight will give them a huge lead right now. They just got to continue to be doing what they've done so far in these finals.
Buckets.
Absolutely. Play with a cushion. Get out ahead and then win this game and give yourself just 1 more win away. This is such an important game that it can't be overstated.
Damn it, they caught me, guys. They caught me. No more stealing for the rest of the first half.
Screen set nicely. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it right back. Throws it down hard.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
To Lee. And he curls in. Lee.
Wow, terrible basketball for me. I just forced it up. Gotta get back to my normal game. Okay, Leonard. It's gonna be me versus Leonard all game. And let's set some picks. Pick and rolls. Pick and rolls, baby. And one, ref. Come on, man. They just called a cheap flick-flack ticky-tack foul on me. Alright, just let me sit up.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Down 5. Start of the game. Woosah. Get that pick and roll game in there. And one, ref. Come on, man.
No paint game, no
wow.
You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
And a nice finish at the basket. He's averaging 14 points per game this season. And New York calls a timeout.
I ain't got time for no timeout. They're up 7. Let's go.
Into the front court, desperate for some points. Great footwork.
You serious?
And the rebound taken by
I'm getting hammered down low.
He can't find his
They're
way
not giving me no love.
Ball comes loose.
Good
To
foul.
the basket, flips it up, can't connect from close range.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
Denied by Aldridge.
It's a bad game for me. 2 bad games in a row. It's not gonna happen.
To Green.
Give it to Kwame.
Gets it off. That's a 2-pointer. Bad shot by Leonard. To Williams. 11 seconds now on the shot.
How in the world is this dude guarding me right now? Serious?
Final seconds counting
I'm
down.
just terrible right now.
Misses again.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there.
My frustration, everything is kicking in, guys.
Gets the wide open look for 3. Puts it in, and they extend the lead.
Maybe I
to
should have had
12
dinner
figures.
and lunch because I haven't ate anything
Excellent
other than
balance.
breakfast
Beautiful release.
and an apple.
Knocked it in.
Bonafide fires. Aldridge the rebound.
Ah, I know what it is. I changed my play style, so I have to play different. I just changed my traits. I had to catch and finish,
Leonard
and I utilize it all the time. And now I just realized I'm going for theft now, and I should start learning to play more efficient. That's changed everything. Wow. Little did I know a small trait can do that much effect.
with the open 3. Leonard hits again.
Disrespectful.
Back-to-back threes. He's got 10 points thus far.
All right.
If you don't
Well,
get to a
we're gonna
score
start getting
early,
open shots
it's hard
only.
to stop it. This guy has scored so many buckets in so many different ways in this first half.
And I'm playing with my team the way I should.
To Parker. Puts it up for 2. That one in and out.
Surprised me he took that shot. It's like, what the heck? Get off of me.
Bonafide shot swatted away. Out of bounds. Ref says it'll be Knicks ball. And here's another look at that.
Are the rumors true? Is live actually decent? I think you came to the right stream asking that question. I think you gotta understand one thing, man.
There's the switch.
Right? The way society works,
Oh, a nice
it's
runner. Great board work
really
on the
built
offensive
around,
boards. He's blocked.
you know, comfort. And what I mean by that is like we can legit create a better
Terrific rejection.
fast food restaurant than McDonald's or Wendy's, and there are many, and they're pretty much priced the same,
Curls
But since you are so comfortable with McDonald's, you'll pick it over those other places. And those other places don't use processed food. Those other places are cleaner. You know, they have better staff, better customer service, just better food overall. But since you're comfortable in that specific system, then you won't know, and you'll be like, oh no, that place looks stupid. I don't know, stupid name. What name is that? That's weird. I'm getting disrespected, by the way. You don't want to watch my gameplay. You can talk with me, but don't watch my gameplay. Dude. But anyway, so with that said, the question of the day, is it true, is live decent? You know, you're playing other games this whole time, right? And it's been your lifeline with these other games. I can't make a bucket. This is crazy right now to me. First of all, I'm not playing no defense. I need a pause. I need a break. Let me take a mental break. So let me finish this topic. We're going to turn this off here and put on something. I got to put something on the screen here. I don't have the chat open. Here we go. Well, we can do that, I guess. What a scroll countdown. There we go. So we're going to take a quick second for you to understand. So with NBA Live, they're brand new. What they're doing is different than what you're used to. And it's a whole different type of game in many respects. That said, when players come to play it, they expect what they've been doing. They expect McDonald's. Oh, this is McDonald's. It's great. Oh, I love it. So they're caught up in McDonald's. McDonald's kills people. You know, the processed food tastes good. You know, it's like, oh, this is so great. I'm going to talk. I eat it every once in a while. But compared to going to a home food, a whole food restaurant where they have real food, it's one of those things where you gotta wake up to the reality and stop living in that comfort zone, right? So that's where the competitors come in, and they're living in the McDonald's realm, and they're feeding you bullcrap the whole time, and you just eating it up. Oh, that's all you know, right? But NBA Live has come and brought you a real basketball game that you can enjoy. Best basketball experience, real basketball. Now, people have been used to the competitors where they sit there and they feed you fluff, they feed you VC, they feed you street ball nonsense, that you're doing a 7'2" center dribbling like Stephen Curry, taking step back 3-point shots from almost half court and making it type of basketball. And I get it, it's still fun. There's nothing wrong with that type of game, but that's not NBA basketball. We're here to play NBA basketball, aren't we? That's what I thought we were here to do. So when you ask me, is NBA Live actually good, I think the mentality of people isn't good, so it affects their perspectives on what basketball is supposed to be, and specifically NBA. So to answer that, I think NBA Live is the best NBA basketball experience in all of gaming to date. It feels really good. It flows really good. The experience is a lot of fun. There is a tons of street ball stuff. I'm going to go back and show it to you since you're on my stream, and it's a good excuse because right now I wasn't going to continue that right now. So the conversation, as we get into it here, let's take a look. You got the Pro-Ams. Now, these Pro-Ams aren't just street ball nonsense. These are the authentic courts, playgrounds, tournaments, leagues that are true life ones. Everything about them is 100% authentic. You have those. And within those, You have the actual tournament, which I'm going to get into right now, that has objectives as well. Alright, and these are official tournaments, bro. Like, I used to play in Dykeman, I used to play in Rutgers, I used to play in Gun Hill. They don't have Gun Hill on this one, but they have 5 of the best. Well, they have more than 5, but these are the 5 for the Pro-Am. And the Drew League, you have Crossover League, you got Goodman League, you got the Dykeman League, and then you got the Chosen One League. Right? And each of them are really cool. They also have side challenges, which they're called throwback challenges, and it's pretty fun. Like, for example, AI, I gotta play a 5-on-5 street game, his team versus my team. I have to score 3 more points than AI. I have to do a step back jump shot, and I gotta do some defensive stop there. So those are the 3 objectives I gotta do to win. Not just win the game, but I also gotta do those. So that's really cool, fun challenges that add on to the depth of the Pro-Am. Now, on top of Pro-Am, they have the live events, which is possibly one of my favorite things in this game. It's really dope. Every week they're updating it with new stuff. For example, right now we got the NBA tip-off, Melo versus Knicks, and I think that's hilarious because I'm a Knicks fan and I'm a Carmelo Anthony fan. Oops, I just backed out. So what you're getting here is every week they'll do an update, and what this is a community event. So basically, I can co-op with other players and do this mission. For example, we're gonna do the new kids and the old guards. So it's gonna talk about Timberwolves, Spurs, etc., etc. Now each reward is different for each event. So this event has all of these awards I can win, which I'm not gonna get deep into them. But then I can go ahead and play with friends, or I can just try to search for a lobby to join to ride out with and see what I could do. So I'm sitting here about to play, and I got some players there, and this is the team I'll play against. Anthony Towns, Gibson, Wiggins, Jimmy Butler, and Teague, Jeff Teague. So I'm not going to do this right now. I just wanted to show y'all that is another formula for this game. Really fun, really dope. And they keep changing them. I mean, they had one for the Rockets, you know, as far as James Harden, all James Harden characters, which was hilarious. And then they had this Melo one. They had just, you name it. It's too many of them me to name. And they have like old school players come in, legendary players, etc., etc. That's the co-op aspect. But then you got the competitive nature here, what's called live run. You can run 5-on-5 with other players. 5 versus 5. Pretty dope, pretty fun too. Different experience, a whole different experience. So those are some of the similars. You see me on the actual league, which I'm gonna do right now, but I don't think my mind is ready for that at this moment. I need a quick break. Thank you guys for asking questions on the chat, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all, man. It's always fun to interact, and I'm not one of those I need to be world famous streamers. I just do it because I can. No, but I have a whole bunch of different things going on with my brand, and it's always a blessing to have people come show love and support for what I do. So thank you, my man. Thank you. But anyway, I'm sitting here going through my comments on Facebook, my Facebook page for this situation. So besides that, you do have the regular Play Now. You have a WNBA Play Now, which don't sleep. This is a whole different type of game. They're very versatile. They have tons of skills. Like the females aren't like the males. Some of the males only could dunk. Some of the males only could shoot threes. Some can't play defense. Some can't do this. But with the females, you feel like they're really balanced and they have a lot of skill. It's really a dope setup. head-to-head, you know what that is? Online battles. Ultimate Teams, if you don't know what that is, EA is the originators, creators. I think Madden was the originator to create Ultimate Teams, which is kind of like cards. You know, you create a fantasy team through the cards. And of course there's franchise. You know what that is. And all of this is a game where you don't have to pay for anything. And the reason I bring that up, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the one. This is kind of like the main mode for your creative character. I'm gonna get into some of my gear and items. I didn't have to pay for any of this, and I haven't even tried to get all the gear. I could have got a lot, way more. I've just been playing the league a lot, but if I play the streets, I can get the events and stuff. I can get a whole bunch of stuff. These are some shirts that I have. A lot of Rocket stuff, I know. And then there's some shorts and pants, of course. I like these type of pants. Don't judge my little golden outfit, alright? So anyway, so yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff. Then of course the authentic shoes, the best shoes in all basketball. They have all kinds. The Jordans, all Jordans pretty much. Any Jordan you can think of, they have them. I didn't unlock them all, of course. I haven't tried to get them. You can just play and get them. So there's definitely a lot of ways to get them. I got a lot of money. I can go and buy some right now. And I got all this for free. I didn't have to spend a penny to get any of these items, you know. So this is me just putting on all my outfits. This is a throwback to Bill Russell, actually, number 6. And then this is me just trying to swag it out a little bit. Like this outfit the best. That's my number 1 outfit to put on when I'm in the streets. Then of course I got my Knicks jersey because I'm a New Yorker, and I am a New York team. So there you go. So that's kind of what it is. And of course they got a bunch of other stuff for your body. The most premium experience when it comes to items, NBA Live offers it, and they all for free. You don't gotta go and buy a VC to get all this. For example, let's see if I go down to the Jordans. I'm gonna skip all the other ones. We're gonna go into Carmelo's. Actually, I love Carmelo. So we're gonna go into Carmelo's. We want to get some of his shoes. These are some of his shoes. I love Melo the player. I never really rocked his shoes too much, but I'm gonna see which one I can grab. We're gonna go ahead and buy one. Any of them. Open that up. Banger. Yeah, I'm not gonna rock them right now though. I like the shoes I got on right now. Buy one more pair. Actually, nah, man. I'm gonna go back off and then go into some. What should we do? Jordans or Nikes? Yeah, let's go with Jordan. We're gonna try some Jordans. What shoes he got down here? I like these. These are kind of fresh. See, the thing is, this is somewhat of a loot system here where there are some randomizations. I got the shirt. I can continue to try to buy. How bad do I want these shoes? Is the question. These outfits aren't bad though. I'm just not gonna put them on right now. So these are the items within this specific crate. There's so many crates. I'm just opening up one after another after another. I like those shorts though. Kind of fresh. A quick story about Michael Jordan. I just posted it today about his shoes. When he first started in the NBA in the 80s, the NBA banned him from wearing the shoes he had on. And he kept wearing them. And it cost him $5,000 each time he put them on the court. 5,000. So he played 82 games. You do the math. You're talking about high numbers You know. I think that's like 410,000. That's how much money it cost him. But his shoes got really popular because he was doing that. People were like, fight the power. You know, the mentality of fighting the power against all odds. You know, he kept doing what he had to do. There we go. Man, I used to have these shoes not so long ago. Gave them away to a friend of mine who's like, man, I would die for these. I'm like, oh, here you go. Kind of old. Now, I'm not here to promote shoes, man. To be honest with y'all. Don't force yourself to buy Jordans if you ain't got the damn money. Pay your damn bills, boy. There you go. I'm going to keep these on. So anyway, so yeah, you can rock whatever. And I'm just showing y'all some of it. This Curry's, Durant's, Kyrie Irving's. I don't know if y'all saw yesterday. Kyrie Irving's Boston team, Gordon Hayward, fell after trying to get a rebound and twisted his foot. Oh, I'm talking about twisted his foot. What is in these celebrations? We're not going to do celebrations today. Chosen one. Let's see what these got. Number one, yeah. Oh, LeBron's. All the LeBron's. I hate to say it, but I do have some LeBron's. Unfortunately. They were given to me. Stop it. So anyway, I'm not going to do lone LeBron's right now. Street Legend. Let's check that out. Who that is. I like these. So anyway, that's the deal, and this is premium stuff, and you get it all from gameplay. You just play, and if you're smart enough, you know how to get them all. And one of the main ways is to play the events. Just jump in, co-op with some other players, or with your friends, and then complete those objectives. Which pretty much it's always beat another team. So for example, these two. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing this all day. I can't wait. Carmelo versus Knicks. That's hilarious. But these two are open right now, and I can jump in anytime and just play. Then you can create 5 characters, so you don't have to stay with one character. For example, I'm using my wing defender, but I also have a wing scorer, a rim protector, and a backcourt defender. So you can see 3 defenders and 1 scorer. And this is one of my 2 accounts that I use to play the game. I have a lot of accounts I use. So yeah, so that's the deal. And now you know. Any questions, I'm happy to answer. It was a good question, and I spent time to really put it out there for you. I hope it was helpful. The gameplay is pretty dope. I might as well get into a quick breakdown of some of the gameplay. So there's a lot of elements to dribbling. It's fun, easy, and I'm gonna try to do like a one-on-one scrimmage real quick. Yeah. Who should I be? I'm the one, yeah. I'm gonna go with that team. Versus these guys. So what? LA versus LA. But anyway, I'm about to do a quick one-on-one just to mess around with some of the dribbling. And play with it. Nothing too serious. It's just casual. I feel like I need a mental break have to get him whipped so bad. I'm gonna go with Curry, and we're gonna face a shooting guard here. Small forward, point guard. All right, so here we go. One-on-one is not a real game. It's just chilling out. So I mean, I can do hezzies, and now with a hezzy, you can do it while you're. A lot of the motions also work while you're moving. So a lot of the moves, you know, also work while you're moving. They're a little bit different because, of course, you're moving, but they do affect the game. So you can see there, I got a little open space, took the shot. Nothing crazy. Now I gotta guard him, of course. See what he can do. Doesn't matter if he scores. This is not about a scoring contest. So, you know, I can easily go between the legs like this. Simple. Behind the back. I'm sorry, step back a bit. Banga. Behind the back. Whoops. That was a bad setup there. But yeah, so there's all the great moves. And then of course you have doing signature moves that really make a difference. Now I'm just throwing up shots, but that's Curry, so it's wet. So anyway, so that's the element. So it's flowing, as you can see. The only reason I did that, I wasn't really going to get into actual moves, but the reason I'm doing it is I want to showcase the smooth and fluidity of it. It's very smooth, very fluid. This dude can't guard me. Banga. Easy money. So being able to create space with your dribble, it's basic. You just start practicing that on the scrimmage or the shoot around, whatever way you want to do it. Oh, I need to eat breakfast. I think my body doesn't function right. I need to eat dinner, I'm sorry. Lunch and dinner because I haven't ate. And my body needs it. We're going to do a live event since I'm not feeling so good. I think it's best that I don't play the playoffs right now. I'm in the finals, but we're not going to go there. Alright, so let's go into these and see who we can find to play. And I'm going to turn this off to the party chat just to conversate, regulate. Alright, so right now we're looking good. We have a defensive player, which I love. I love it when I go into a lobby and I play like that. Like for example, right now you got 4 players jumping in this co-op experience, and we're playing against the AI, and basically the Timberwolves, which are a young team. It's gonna be interesting. Can tell these people are from Utah. Nobody rocking a Jazz jersey. It's rare, you know, out of the, let's say every million, there's probably like 2 people who aren't from Utah that are Utah Jazz fans. Not to hate on them. I mean, hey, they deserve a title. I mean, Stockton and Malone were 2 of the greatest duos I ever seen, and I've lived to see, you know, some seriously amazing ones. And I would give it up to Kobe and Shaq. You know, they were one of the best that I ever seen. Scottie Pippen and Jordan. Some of the greatest. A lot of great teams. But Stockton and Malone are right there with them as far as the duo. They just really knew how to put on a great show, perform well together. It's one of those special things, you know, like chemistry. This year, I'm trying to see what Carmelo, Paul George, and West is gonna be doing. Yeah, I know, man. Don't even remind me, bro. Damn, my chat's talking about Gordon Hayward. Listen, man. I was watching the game, alright? I seen what was happening. And then I got sent pictures of the foot being twisted. Slow motion zoom in view of the foot actually twisted. Hurts my leg just thinking about it. That was just disrespectful, man. And to be honest, you know, Gordon Hayward had my hopes up because Kyrie Irving, possibly the best point guard in the game right now. He's one of the best, that's for sure. You can always put him in the top 5, but you can argue he's the best point guard. But that argument has nothing to do with it. I think in the end of the day, it was him, Hayward, Al Horford. You know, those 3 guys are sleepers. They're like really, they're all-star players. And some of these guys not only have, like for example, Kyrie Irving has championship experience, but Olympic experience and just overall carrying their teams. So for guys to come together, it's always a beautiful thing. And I thought it was going to be the best team in the East. I really did. I predicted that they would be #1 seed in the East. That was before the injury. And then this happened. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Injuries definitely happen all the time as far as athletes, but to witness it like that right in front of you, you know, you have the injuries that happen, you know, torn ACL, torn this or that's broken, but you can't ever see it physically. To physically see it is traumatic to the viewers, you know. It's always traumatic to the person hurting themselves in any way, but it's even more traumatic for those.
Play of the game.
So you saying Nene took his legs from him? But I mean, Nene didn't do nothing dirty. If I box out, you know, if I box out and you fall behind me or in front of me or something, that's not my fault. If I pull you, push you, or extend my leg on purpose so you can land on it, then maybe there's an argument there. So I mean, I'm not gonna get into if he deserves punishment or something. I would have to like look at it from a referee. I was watching it from a fan view. I turned the game off. I watched it for another like 20 minutes and then just said, you know what, I'm hurt right now, I'm gonna let this rock. Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, I've been in the darkest days when I was a young kid, so I mean, I've seen some things, and I didn't know you were military, man. God bless you. So no, but it's different. You know, I don't want to mean it like it's the most traumatic experience. I think as a fan, for example, I'm just a basketball fan, but I live in Boston, and I like Boston. I'm a New Yorker at heart, and I always root for the Knicks. But I really wanted Boston to be #1 seed in the East, and I felt like I believed in them. Kyrie leaving made me believe. And when Kyrie came to Boston, I'm like, wow, Boston is going to be the team. And I really thought Boston Celtics were going to run it down. And I really thought they were going to make it to the finals, at least, and lose to whoever makes it on the West. And then this happens, and it's heartbreaking. Not about the injury. It's just heartbreaking, man. You know, devastating. And I think when people get injured, when someone else gets injured, it doesn't affect you, so you don't have that trauma or that devastation. So to be able to see the leg kind of shows you like, wow, our season is over. So that's what I thought. I'm like, damn. And what was funny was I was writing my prediction. Thank you for everybody who's following, liking, subscribing, and doing all that good stuff. So I was liking my prediction. And I was writing down my prediction on who was going to be, because I do a bet with my cousin every year before the season starts. We'll write down our standings for the seedings of the playoffs, and we do a nice, it's fun, you know. You get a point if you predict the right team, then you get 2 points if you pick them in the right seeding for the playoffs. So it's a pretty fun little bracket thing that we do in the beginning of the season, and we did that. And I was doing that. I was just writing it and about to send it to him, to be honest. Then all of a sudden, Gordon, in the first 5 minutes of the game, he snaps his leg. It was pretty brutal. I'm sitting here reading the comments, not even playing this game. As long as we win, I'm happy. I'm playing on defense. On offense, I know these guys are ball hogs. What's up, Castro? Nah, man, we're talking about Gordon Hayward and all that stuff, and this dude Rich is telling me that Nene is a dirty play. He did a dirty play, and he took his legs out from under him. And I'm not gonna question it because I didn't see it, so I can't say. But you know, I think there's a difference between, like, if I box you out like a normal box out, and you trip and fall and break your leg, that's your fault. I didn't do it, you know. But if I sit there and purposely pull you or bridge you or do some type of grimy stuff, you know what I mean, then that's another conversation. I'm not watching no Wizards. The hell do I look like I'm from Detroit? Actually, I think the Wizards are gonna be great. I put them low. I think I got them like 5th or something on my seating or something. I gotta look at my seating. I don't even remember. I didn't think about my seating. I went with my heart this year. But the Wizards, you're hilarious. Nah, man, I don't know. I'm not watching no basketball today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be watching the Knicks versus Thunder. And it's gonna be the first time in my life that I root against the New York Knicks. So it's kind of traumatizing, but it's gonna be the most heartbreaking Knicks experience I've had, as far as just wanting them to lose. I really want them to lose by like 7,000 points tomorrow. Not every day. Just for tomorrow. Just for Melo. Yeah, I do love b-ball. I watch ball a lot, but it's more about my teams and my favorite teams to watch. I don't watch every single game. You know, I usually get the league pass and I watch. What I do is I normally have it on. I'll play a video game and I'll have it on the left for regular games that I'm not really into. But today I'm streaming, so I can't. Well, I could. I shouldn't though. I could. It's illegal. How illegal is it to stream what you're watching? Am I gonna get the feds kicking down my door if I start streaming right now and I put on the game that's on right now, an NBA game, a live NBA game? Will I get my door kicked down, or will I get a fine of like $18,000? You know what I mean? I don't know these things. I don't want to know these things, to be honest. Hell no, I'm not gonna show the NBA game, bro. You crazy? Tomorrow, if I stream, I will have it on, and you can hear it. I don't know if that's illegal. Somebody got to look it up for me. I ain't trying to get banned from Twitch. Yeah, I'm definitely not appreciating that. I don't know. Yeah, so I ain't gonna do. I know that it's a ban, but I'm just saying if it's like a lawsuit and they gonna come after me for real. I mean, a Twitch is a Twitch. Who cares? You know, life goes on. But if they gonna sit there and try to hit me with court fees of $20,000, they trying to hit me with jail time or something, man, I'm all set, bro. Trust me, guys. I have experience. Jail isn't fun. It's not about jail that's worth it. Ain't no one crime you can do that's gonna be like, yo, that was worth it. It's not happening. Your freedom, you know, people get sad and mad when they go to a store and they don't have what they want. Ah, they don't got no milk here. You go to your fridge, I don't got no milk in here. Imagine every day, all day, your whole life is based off, I don't have nothing, no freedom. I can't say no, I can't do nothing, I can't, you know. And it's not about watching TV or playing video games. It's about being able to go outside and just take a walk because you feel like it. You know what I mean? And being privileged is a beautiful thing. So stupid things like streaming a game, for what reason? For views? Man, who cares about views? I don't care about views, just so y'all know. Y'all come up on my stream thinking that I'm like, subscribe, like to my page if you like. Oh my god. Nah, man, fall back. Get out of here with that. Life is more important, man. I'd rather send y'all a real message and tell y'all never come to my stream again than to have you sitting there getting lost like if it's so important. It's not, man. It's really not. Anyway, that's another topic. But anyway, back to the leg. Gordon Hayward's done. The Boston Celtics have lost their season. They have to have some miracle trade or free agency or waived player that they can bring in to help, because Kyrie Irving got a bunch of young bucks and Al Horford, you know what I mean, and Maurice and Smart. Maurice and Smart are really great, but they're, you know, Maurice is not the greatest player. He's a good defensive player. And then you got Smart, who's another good player in general, but he's like 22 or 23 or something. This dude is not gonna pass the ball. Oh, my fault, man. I couldn't get out the paint. Yeah, I did ball at Rikers, man. I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx. I grew up I was born and raised in the Bronx, but I lived in Boston a lot in my life, and basically go to New York for the summer, spend the whole summer there, hang out with friends and family. It was just a good time, and we would definitely have a blast at the courts, man. And there used to be times where I had to prove myself to be any good. These cats, like, they thought I was a joke. You know, I'm 5'6". You know, and at that time I was really young, so I had a baby face. And these cats just clown me all day, to be honest with you. It was the one time in my life that I was getting bullied. like as far as like people trying to pick on me. I've always been the popular dude, always been the, you know, in school and everything. But at the courts in New York, these cats are trying to take your life, take your soul from you every day. But it was fun because, you know, you learn to be a man. You learn to take the hits and not cry or not back down and not give up or not feel broken. You know what I mean? Like, it was pretty dope. That was the best thing I could say about playing in those playgrounds is you had to be tough. And if you weren't tough, it'll make you tough or it'll break you. You know. So it was always a good time. And I learned a lot about life, not just basketball. Sorry I'm getting deep, but yeah. So that was the good old days when I was cool. But yeah, besides that, it ain't a thing, man. Disaster versus Oak? Nah, man, I didn't see it. I'm actually an MC myself. A lot of these cats, man, the thing with these rappers is they come out and all they do, they don't know how to get, like, there's only a few of them that are actually creative and being able to diss somebody. But most of the time they come out with, I'll murder you, I'll kill you, oh, I'm hard, I'll kill you. Oh man, you weak, you soft, you a baby, oh, you suck, you ain't nobody. And it's said differently, you know, and some of it is creative, but most of it is just plain corny. To me, I came up from New York and we rap battled all the time. I'll battle anybody right now and I can compete with them. I can compete with the Kendrick Lamars and Eminems. That's what type of level I feel I'm on. And I know that sounds crazy, but if you hear me flow, you'll be like, okay, maybe he could. But the reason I bring that up is because those guys can do more in certain ways, but then it's just a lot of the rappers are standard. Oh, I pull out my 9, and then they want to hit you with the typical standard of it that just doesn't have any true substance and have any type of form of creativity. You feel me? Telling the world that I'm hard all the time and that I'll kill people all the time, it doesn't resonate. Like, it's like, bro, it sounds good, you know. It's like the Wild 'N Out show. You watch that and you hear all their corny raps and it's funny, but you know that's not real rap. You know it's just like a good time and there's fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But then there's like real MCs who really destroy people and really talk about what they really do in their lyrics and not just say it because it sound good. So I haven't heard it, man, but I'll check it out. I do listen to some battles once in a while. I actually still battle from time to time when there's a fool who feels a need to press me, and I only battle against like really good rappers. Like if it's a corny rapper, honestly, I don't even bother. Yeah, basically most of these, I'm gonna quote you on this. MCs talking that gangster sheesh is all fluff. Yeah, man, it's all fluff. It's all show. It's not real. You know, they don't live that life. They just want to sound hard for the mic. And there goes me kicking a bar for you real quick, but it's not a bar. It's just real story, true story. Like that's what they do. And it's not to like take shots. I'm not out here going for nobody specifically. It's more about just like in general, like, yo man, kick some bars and get creative. You feel me? Like I sun people now. I don't even use that I'll pull out my gun talk anymore. If you hear how I battle, people are not ready for it. People are like, what the like it's weird. But it's a good weird as far as like I'm reaching different levels to it now. And it's pretty fun because cats don't know about that. So when people hear it, like, there you go, and it's hilarious. But I still hit them, you know. But people expect that, you know. This is, and it's just like movies, for example. I'll give you an example of why rap battles fun and it's cool and it's still the same way, but it's just like movies, right? If you go to the movies and I'll take you 100 times a year, the superhero goes and does some actions, or he right off the bat something bad happens and it turns him into a superhero. Then he starts trying to help people, discovering who he is. All of a sudden something else bad happens where it's like, oh man, he got to find himself as a human, as his soul, like what type of, is he good or bad, or what should he not do this. Then all of a sudden he saves the day, his girl's in trouble, or his family's in trouble, or somebody he cares about. He got to save the day, save them, and save the world at the same time. End of the movie, he gets the girl, they save the day, hallelujah. That's usually how most, what the flicks? That's usually how most hero movies, action movies, almost every movie. That's just the truth. So you're looking at a terrible standard, and we expect it, and we love it. We swallow it whole, man. I'm telling you, bro. And we I'm good with it. I love it. I watch all the damn hero. Like, I want some Batman movies. I want some Spider-Mans. I'm looking for Venom right now. I'm starting to get into the other side of it, the darker side. You know, I want to see Venom. Venom is the bad guy. I want to know his story. You know what I mean? Like, all these bad guys, I want to hear their side. It's really dope. And that's dope for me now because I've already seen all the Supermans, all the Spider-Mans, all the Batmans, I've seen all of them. Every single one. You can't show me a new one that's like, oh, that's very different. Even the new ones. So that's we're getting into deep topics here today, but I'm trying to wake y'all up. This guy just took the worst shot in the world. But yeah, man. So that's the standard that we live in. So when it comes to rap battles, I feel like they do the same thing. You know, cats think they have to say the same stuff. I'll shoot you in the face. Oh man, I'm hard as hell. You soft, bro. You weak. You know, and me, when I come at the dude's neck, I let him know, like, hey man, you might be hard as hell. You might be one of the toughest guys. But the bullets, you can't stop bullets. You know what I mean? Like, you can't stop bullets. Don't try to act like you're invincible. You know, I'm talking in that level where mentally I know the real truth is that, yes, you know what I mean? People can be really hard. People can be really tough, but we all human. So I'll accept that and then just be real about it while going hard at them, of course. That's a different topic. But yeah, back to the Call of Duty. Am I getting Call of Duty? I'm gonna hit up Activision and see if they get me a copy. I usually get copies of games from the developers and stuff, so I might ask for a copy. I'm not really gonna play that game a lot. My son is. We got it pre-ordered for him, but I don't know if I personally gonna play a lot of it. I like the new mode, the War. I think it's called War. It might be called something different. But yeah, the new Call of Duty was fun. The game War was a fun mode. You know, you're moving forward, you're trying to escort the thing, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. It's like a cool multi-objective based game, and I felt like that really changed the feeling of Call of Duty, which is like, to say the same thing, it's always been the exact same, and now they adding that element, trying to do some different things that I personally think is gonna be great, as far as the lobby, you know, being able to have that hub, the home, whatever you want to call it. Those things are really cool, in my opinion. So I think it's worth a try. It is a high quality game regardless. But am I crazy hype like it's gonna be game of the year? I couldn't give it that. You know, it's like I play Destiny, but it's not game of the year from my opinion. But a lot of people say, damn, that game's so great, and it is a lot of fun, but there's only a certain level to it. It's like, okay, that's it. It was good. yeah, Star Wars Battlefront, pretty dope. I can't lie. I think that they did a great job. I played that beta and a little bit of it at E3 when I went this year. I played it, and it feels really good. You know, like, it feels really good for the Star Wars series, but I don't feel like it's the best shooter. If you're really into Star Wars, then you gotta play. Like, I didn't get into Star Wars 2 years ago. I got into Star Wars, basically. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Back when Star Wars The Force Awakens, that was the first Star Wars that I really got to see. I didn't watch the older ones until that year before that movie came out, and then I watched Force Awakens. And Force Awakenings made me a fan, but that's it. I just watched them all once. I'm lying. I watched Force Awakening like 2 or 3 times. But yeah, so I like Star Wars, but I don't know if that's gonna be a game I play a lot of either. I gotta ask EA. EA makes that game, so I gotta hit them up and be like, yo, what's good? Because I didn't get I gotta get in touch with them and see. Thing is that I've been so busy thinking about other things that it hasn't been in my head. But I am gonna hit them up and see what's cracking. It's important, man. It's important. But yeah, that's a fun game. I love everything they did there. I actually think Star Wars had better experience when it comes to the game, in my opinion. Just my opinion, though. As far as just experience, like, of course, I haven't played the Call of Duty story at all. I've been keeping that really closed out, but for E3 you got to play certain things that I can't talk about, but it was really great. And then I played the beta for Call of Duty also, which was really good, and I think they're gonna do a good job with that. But Star Wars just had a better overall experience for me. Am I excited for both of those? Not really. I gotta check what else is coming out this year. Oh, Assassin's Creed is coming out next week, right? I think it's next. Did it come out already? It might come out next week. And Assassin's Creed is actually a game I might finally get back into. Like, I'm really excited for this one. And I gotta hit up the devs, man. I can get my copy too. That game right there is one that I actually just want to play, not review, play. I am gonna review it, but I want to just play it. But yeah, so that's a game. I mean, multiplayer wise, I don't know what else is coming out this year. It's so dope. But I'm sure there's some good stuff out there. Name me a list. Go Google it right now if you're watching this. Do me the favor and put up the biggest games for the rest of this year that are coming out this year, not next year, because we ain't got to worry about that just yet. Do me that favor. Google it for 2 seconds and then come back. I'm going to take this shot and be a greedy ball hog.
Play of the game.
But yeah, so for me, besides Assassin's Creed, off the top of my head, this end of this year, that is the only game that I'm thinking about that is coming out for the end of the year. I know this year was a good year for games, and they had some amazing stuff. How do I begin, right? 2016, 2017. A lot of these games I don't really play personally, so don't ever think that I'm talking about like my personal opinion on what there was great games this year. But we're gonna get into a list. Resident Evil 7 was a dope game. Gravity Rush 2, another dope game. Yakuza 0, Horizon Zero Dawn. Those are some, just a couple. The Legend of Zelda game was unreal for some people. Some people like Mass Effect. I didn't really think that was good. That Prey game, people was feeling that. These are old ones. I don't know the new ones. Injustice, of course, my cousin and friends were deep into that. Crash Bandicoot game. Ooh, I tried to go for an alley-oop, that didn't work out. The Crash Bandicoot was cool. What's it called? Tekken was another cool game. I'm just giving y'all like off the top list, in my opinion, of some of the best games. Destiny 2 was a great game. NBA Live is a dope game. If you like Nintendo Switch, Splatoon was a dope game. Uncharted 4, that came out this year, right? No, that came out last year. Sorry, I'm confusing. I'm just saying names of games. My bad. You know. These guys don't know how to move around. Shoot it. Sheesh. But yeah, so there's tons of good games. That Call of Duty game would probably be top game, one of the top games of the year. Star Wars would be one of the top games of the year. You know, those are just factuals as far as like the future. I don't think that Mario game's coming out this year, so ain't nothing to worry about. Don't do it, little man. I was gonna eat that alive anyways. So you're asking about my tournament. Yes, the finals are actually happening. They're happening. Ooh. They're actually gonna happen this Sunday at 12. Sorry about that. My finals for the NBA Metal Gear Online 3 event that I've been hosting, the esports event that I've been hosting, is happening just taking bad shots. It's all good. I was guarded. It's just all types of bad right there, what I just did. I just turned into a 2K player for a second. That's how it feels. Damn, no wonder they be all thing, man. They be feeling all saucy. Salty. Not saucy. Making dudes quit. I can still win this game, man. Watch this. I love it when dudes quit because then I just prove to myself I can do it on my own. I'm gonna make this dude miss. Get the boards. Push it down. Push it down. This dude missing an easy ass layup. Come on, bro. See, now I can't get down the court because I was trying to get the damn rebound. There we go. Pass it back. I do not want to go through that. So we're tied right now.